Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Tee Higgins had a simple question for Joe Burrow this week, a question every Bengals fan has been asking. He looked at his quarterback on Wednesday and asked if he was going to play on Sunday against the New England Patriots. Burrow responded with a side-eyed glance. Higgins wasn't sure exactly what it meant, but he chose to take it as a good sign. And honestly, who wouldn't? For the second straight day, Burrow practiced in full, showing signs that he might be ready to return earlier than expected. When Cincinnati opened his practice window earlier this month, Burrow had talked about how meaningful it would be to return for the Thanksgiving game against Baltimore. Now, that timeline may be moving up. Higgins said Burrow looks like his old self again, moving with the same confidence and sharpness he had in Week 1 before the turf toe injury sidelined him. At Thursday's practice, Burrow was the first quarterback to throw during drills. He also took snaps from starting center Ted Karras, a strong indication that the Bengals are at least preparing for the possibility of his return. Still, Burrow remains on injured reserve, meaning the team must activate him before he can take the field. In Burrow's absence, Joe Flacco has stepped in and performed admirably. His numbers have been impressive, throwing for over 1,000 yards and keeping the offense afloat despite the team's struggles. But even with Flacco's experience and production, the Bengals have managed only one win during that stretch. Their season is slipping away, and with the AFC North still wide open, a spark is desperately needed. Head coach Zac Taylor stayed cautious when asked about Burrow's status, insisting that 1 or 2 practices won't determine the decision. He wants to make sure everything aligns before committing. The Bengals cannot risk rushing their franchise quarterback back, especially with so much at stake. They enter the week with a 3-7 record, falling behind in a division led by Pittsburgh and closely contested by Baltimore. What makes the situation more challenging is the suspension of star receiver Ja'Marr Chase. Every offensive weapon matters, and the Bengals need all the stability they can get. Higgins, though, remains confident. He said Burrow looked outstanding in practice, sharper and faster than he expected. In his eyes, Burrow is already back to full strength. As Cincinnati approaches a crucial week, all eyes remain on the quarterback who defines their future. Whether he plays or not, his presence alone has already shifted the energy around the team.